run. Here is Riggs to the high side of Ricky Hendrick. That's going to help Joe Rutten. You listen to Ricky Hendrick's radio. Here they come. Off the turn, Riggs has a run. Hendrick has a run. But Ruttman has 3 car lengths, and Joe Ruttman will win it.
Great job by Joe Ruttman. Great job by Scott Riggs and Ricky Hendrick.
So the oldest pole sitter in NASCAR's youngest series becomes their oldest winner. At 56 years of age, he picks up his 12th career win and picks up a $10,000 bonus courtesy of Sears Craftsman for winning from the pole.
He's his best friend right now.
Absent down the back straightaway. Ted Musgrave trying to get his first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series win.
I think he can make it from here if he runs out, Jerry.
Will we see a 5th first-time winner at Homestead Miami Speedway? As 45-year-old Ted Musgrave comes out of turn 4 and takes the victory at Homestead Miami Speedway in the Florida Dodge Dealers 400. We'll be able to talk to Ted Musgrave. You'll hear an interview with Ted Musgrave as well as other post-race sound on RPM tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern Time with Whit Watson on ESPN2. Congratulations to Ted Musgrave. There is Musgrave by 5 car lengths over Sprague in second.
Rick Corelli on the inside.
Look at Corelli like a man on a mission. Corelli is now in 4th position.
Bring it home to Bacon.
And Musgrave takes the win. Sprague is second. Gone is third.
Wonderful job. Thank you.
Corelli is 4th. And we've got some pushing and shoving back in the field. Looks like Chuck Hosfeld may have been a victim back trying to get to the start-finish line. As the Willie T. Ribbs truck spins around backwards across the start-finish line. There's Chuck Hosfeld.
Got a little bit of traffic in front of me. Wants to be able to negotiate Jason White without any trouble. Comes off turn 4, coming down for the checker flag for the biggest day of his career.
Scott Riggs wins the Advanced Auto Parts 250 at Martinsville Speedway. Riggs, the 30-year-old driver, takes the victory. The first of what I'm sure will be many in a NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series career. And Timmy Cahoot and the Ultra Motorsports crew celebrate down in the pits. Back with more in a moment. Musgrave is less than a half a lap away from winning the lion's share of a $508,000 purse plus $10,000 from the folks at Craftsman.
One more corner to negotiate, and it's all his.
That's the way we do it now. Great job, Teddy. Great job, guys.
And Ted Musgrave takes the win in the round up 200.
That sounds like Jimmy Smith. Ted Musgrave told me last night that Jimmy Smith said anybody that could start in the front row and win the race would get a new Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
Trying to get a top 2 finish. They are still side by side. Team Hendrick. It is Ricky on the inside. Now Sprague makes the pass. Final lap. Here comes 56-year-old Joe Ruttman for the win. Ruttman takes a checkered flag. Riggs is second. Sprague, Musgrave, Hendrick, and Crafton. And we are being told that the 60 of Travis Quaffle may have bounced off the wall coming on to turns 3 and 4.
Great job by Joe Ruttman holding off these guys that had better tires, more fresh tires than he did. He got a great start. Scott Riggs in second did not get a very good start, and that could have been the difference.
Scott Riggs trying to make the Dodge domination continue for the 8th consecutive race, tying the Chevrolet streak of 8 in a row back in 1995. Here he comes out of turn 4. And indeed, 30-year-old Scott Riggs will win the NBA E-Conference 200 at Dover Downs.
Terrific job by the Team ASE guys.
There is Scott in the truck. He would run out on the white flag lap. We are on the white flag lap. There is Sprague.
He's going into turn 3 right now. He can coast around to the checker flag from here to the start-finish line.
And 36-year-old Jack Sprague from Spring Lake, Michigan, the two-time NASCAR Craftsman Truck Champion, picks up his 20th career victory in the O'Reilly 400 at Texas Motor Speedway. And the Net Zero team gets to celebrate for the first time in over a year.
Basically his home track in a NASCAR series like the Craftsman Truck Series.
He's a 5-time Winston Cup pole winner. He's finished second in Cup races at Darlington and Martinsville, driving for Jack Roush. But today, it's Jimmy Smith, who's the owner. The Ultra Motorsports team, Fred Wanke, who rents this truck. And coming off of turn 4, 45-year-old Ted Musgrave will take the win in the GNC Live Well 200 at the Milwaukee Mile. When we come back, we'll talk to Ted. It's going to be an emotional victory for Musgrave, winning back in his native Wisconsin. Kansas City, Kansas, for the inaugural O'Reilly Auto Parts 250. And now, 3/4 of a mile stands between Ricky Hendrick and a GMAC Chevrolet win in NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series competition. Here he comes down.
Hell yeah! Woo! Great job, Ricky. Great job, guys. That is awesome. Oh, my God. Dream come true. Uh-oh. Hey, how do I take the brake bias off this thing?
So much emotion. You saw the tears from his dad, Rick, and his mom, Linda. And the crew hugs and celebrate. Let's go down to Ray, who's standing by with crew chief Lance McGrew. Ray?
That truck is, we know he's down a cylinder, but he's doing a great job keeping these guys behind him.
Down on the bottom of the racetrack, there comes Riggs. There is Ruttman in second. There is Sprague. Tolzman gets tapped. It's sideways and spins. It turns 3 and 4. The 61 truck gets tapped, goes around in 3 and 4. And here is the checkered flag for points leader Scott Riggs.
Scott, great. Hey, you guys, your pit stops were phenomenal.
Scott Riggs, his 3rd win of the year. Unofficial results here for the Kroger 225. Riggs takes the victory. He will expand his points lead over Joe Ruttman. Sprague is 3rd, Hendrick 4th, Poppel 5th in points. Musgrave loses 2 points. Could Sprague see the jinx go away? He is a half a lap away from his 21st career victory. Out of turn 4, he heads to the checkered flag, and the Net Zero crew will celebrate because Jack Sprague has won it at New Hampshire. And Ruttman is slow coming across the line. Joe Ruttman slows down. Travis Quappel finishes 2nd. Dennis Setzer 3rd. Hendrick and Musgrave. And how about the Hendrick teams? Both of them celebrating the GMAC crew. Ricky Hendrick over congratulating their teammates, the Net Zero team, for Jack Sprague. Let's go down to Amy. Battle now for 2nd spot. Terry Cook on the bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Ruttman. 2 truck lengths back, 1 truck length back. Ruttman on the inside. Will he be able to stick coming out of 4? Checkered flag waves for Jack Sprague. Cook will finish 2nd, then Ruttman, then Hamilton, then Quappel, then Crawford. Great night for Crawford and Matt Crafton finishing in 6th and 7th spots.
He won earlier this year at Dover. That Musgrave finally able to get by Travis Quappel, but I think it's going to be too late.
At Dover, Delaware, Riggs won from the pole. At Nashville Super Speedway, Scott Riggs will win from the pole. His 4th win of the year. The Team ASE CarQuest team, Timmy Cahoot and company celebrating. Let's go down to Amy in their pits. Cook on the inside of Crawford. That is for 5th position. Final lap at Chicago Motor Speedway.
2 Fords battle it out going down into turn number 3.
Great NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series action. The checkered flag is waving out of turn 4 for Scott Riggs. And Riggs will win the Sears Craftsman 175. Setzer second, Norrie third, Quapple. And they are side by side for position. What a race today at Chicago Motor Speedway. Hoping to put forward in victory lane, so does Terry Cook, who was the pole sitter. Half a mile from the checkered flag at Nazareth, Pennsylvania. There is Biffle, reigning series champion. Cook. 4 truck lengths back. Here comes Sprague. There's Crawford in 4th. Out of turn 4. Checkered flag waves. And 31-year-old reigning NASCAR Craftsman truck champion Greg Biffle has broken the blue oval ground.
Great truck, man. Way to go. That was a great job, you guys. You guys should be proud of yourselves. That's good work.
Flashes beneath the start-finish line. 3/4 of a mile away from his 4th career win this year.
Kevin Harvick 3/4 away from his first ever win. Look, he's looking on the inside.
Harvick on the inside, final lap. He wants it. Can he get it? Here comes Harvick. There's Sprague. Will there be contact? Harvick turns left to the inside. Out of turn 4, can he get there? They are side by side, and Sprague will get it by 6 feet.
How about that? What a finish.
What a finish. NASCAR Craftsman Trucks. What an outstanding race. On a Friday night in September 2001, Mopar is a manufacturer's champion. So Musgrave takes the win. Dennis Setzer is second. Riggs, Sprague, and Ruttman rounding up the top 5. And there is Fred Wenke as they celebrate on pit road. Well, the way things are happening, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Final lap at Texas Motor Speedway. Young man looking for his very first NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series victory. Ricky Hendrick, the rookie, won at Kansas City. Could we see another rookie winning tonight? And indeed we will.
You just won you a truck race, big boy. Good job.
Travis Quapple wins at Texas Motor Speedway in the Silverado 350.
Way to go, Doug. Everybody, way to team effort. Good, baby. Good job.
I tell you, that pit stop those guys had made a big difference in this race. It got him in front of Rick Crawford, who he ended up racing at the end of the race.
All right, let's go now. Keep digging. Just be smooth.
Crawford takes a spot away. It is Musgrave, then Sprague, then Quapple, then Riggs, then Crawford, then Hendrick. Here in the final lap comes Ted Musgrave, and the 45-year-old driver from Franklin, Wisconsin, wins the Orleans 350.
Absolute job, Ted. You're the man. That's what I'm here for.
So much emotion from Ted. Now, that's what I'm here for.
That's right. Fred Wenke told him he was a man. Said that's why I'm here. That's why they pay me.
6 times he has gone to victory lane this year, and we will hear from the winner, Ted Musgrave, who wins his first race ever at Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
We'll finish this race now, Doc, regardless of what happens, because once they take the white flag, if there's something on the racetrack, they still finish this lap.
Greg Biffle from Vancouver, Washington, the reigning NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series champion, comes out of turn 4, and Biffle will take the checkered flag and win the Chevy Silverado 150.
There you go, buddy. Great job. Great job all weekend.
Here comes Musgrave. 4 truck lengths back is Crawford, then Wood. Crawford pedaling for all he is worth in this final lap. He would love to get his first win here, but it looks like Musgrave may hold on. Musgrave's advantage grows to 10 truck lengths in turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Here comes Ted Musgrave down for the checkered flag to bring down the curtain on the 2001 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season. Musgrave wins the Auto Club 200 at California Speedway. All the celebration at California Speedway when we come back in just a moment. And the celebration has begun. Jack Sprague 37 years of age, is a three-time NASCAR Craftsman Truck Champion. Ray Dunlap.
Last Pontiac win in the series, May of 1998. Buckshot Jones, nearly 3 years ago. Oh, getting turned around.
Oh, no.
Nemechek.
It's Nemechek. I believe he got into Purvis as well.
He did, and they will run to the caution. This will be the race. They'll take the caution and then complete it.
LaJoie's got his hands full. I'm telling you, that 2 car's got to run on him, and he's going to have to figure out which way he's going to go.
Randy LaJoie, Harvick looking high, looking low. LaJoie drops down, and at the caution, LaJoie leads them to the white flag. They will complete the final lap under yellow. Back in midfield, they're coming across 3 wide. P.J. Jones' car goes to pit lane, torn up in that battle on the backstretch.
Well, we got to take a look at that and see what happened. Here comes Purvis. His car's torn up. Nemechek, here he comes. Nemechek's car doesn't look like it got much damage on it.
Flat left front on Purvis, right front 2. 2-time series champion Randy LaJoie. In 96 and 97, he was the champion of this series. After an abortive foray into Winston Cup, he came back to run the Busch Series. He says he likes racing on Saturdays and having his Sundays off. He's about to win this race for the 3rd time. He won for Bill Bumgarner in 97. He won it for James Finch in 1999. And now taking the checkered flag, Norwalk, Connecticut's Randy LaJoie.
Buddy, he drove a great race. He can give his car owner and teammate some credit for that victory.
What a roller coaster day, though. Had to go to the rear of the field twice,
Yeah.
changed 2 tires when everybody else changed 4, and did it with basically a brand new race team.
Single file, the log jams at Jeff Green. 2 cars fight right behind him, but off turn 4. The driver who led 145 laps today, Todd Bodine, gets his 2nd Rockingham win.
Yeah, Todd deserved to win that one. Had a dominant car all day, did a great job. Pit strategy was good.
Great run by Kevin Harvick to finish 2nd. Greg Biffle from the front row finishes 3rd. Kenny Wallace is 4th. Bobby Hamilton Jr. 5th ahead of Jeff Purvis. In the backstretch for the final lap. Bodine overcoming 2 botched pit stops.
Jason Keller's really closing in on Biffle. It's going to be real close at the line.
He'll be close for
Biffle
2nd.
For 2nd place.
Bodine's going to win it. Keller has the look, but Biffle holds him off for 2nd place. Keller's 3rd. Tony Raines, Jeff Green, Jeff Burton, and Joe Nemechek looked like he just nipped Elton Sawyer. He's going to make it around and finish this race as Nemechek heads off in the corner on his final lap. We stay green. In his 195th Busch Series start, Joe Nemechek picks up his 10th series victory. Looking for Greg Biffle.
He's somewhere back there. There he is.
2nd place car.
Maintain your focus. You can't be distracted by somebody hollering at you.
Back. You're in good shape. Bring it on home.
12th Darlington start for Jeff Green. Kenseth closing at turn 4. Here comes Green. Going to pick up his first Darlington win.
Awesome job, everybody on the Ford cars from Nestle. We have just won it.
Kenseth.
Did you hear Green? We have just won Darlington.
Traffic well out in front of him as we begin the last lap.
And here they come.
Matt Kenseth Kenseth gets his 12th career Busch Series victory.
Look at this battle right here. This is 5th, 6th, and 7th. Kenny Wallace, Ryan Newman, Kevin Harvick.
And that's the way they finish. A wild one at Bristol, and Matt Kenseth prevails for his 12th career Busch Series win.
Les Burton's got an afterburner laid up in there somewhere. I believe Harvick's going to be able to hold him off.
Well, they both take it hard into turn 3. Burton gains
Right around the bottom. Here they come. Burton's trying to figure out a way to get up there to him, but can't quite reach him.
Kevin Harvick will go to victory lane with Jeff Burton second, Jay Sauter third, and Joe Nemechek fourth.
Trouble right here on the front straightaway, 41.
That's David Starr after he crosses the start-finish line.
He's
Oh, right. Wow. Yay, David. That was what you call break gas, break gas, break gas.
And hold on.
He was battling Jamie McMurray to the flag.
He got a nose under down here off before, and they clipped coming through the trial. Well, the round he went. You got this one in the bag, buddy. Just don't make a mistake.
Jason Keller is out of time. Greg Biffle hauls it down off 3. He's headed into 4.
Here he comes back to the line for the last time to win the inaugural race here at the new Nashville Super Speedway.
And Greg Biffle wins his first NASCAR Busch Series race. The Pepsi 300 at the Nashville Super Speedway.
Jason Keller finishes 2nd, Scott Wimmer 3rd, Randy LaJoie drives up to 4th position, and Elton Sawyer ends up 5th.
Both sides of the track. Pull that outside and drop down to the inside. Work both sides.
Look at him. He don't know where to go. He don't know whether to block the bottom
Yes,
or the
he
top.
does. He's staying downstairs, Larry.
Here they
if
come.
Spencer beats him up top, let him go.
He's doing what I thought he should do. He's working both sides. If Jimmy Spencer can't get a run off of 2 here, off of 4 here to the line, I believe the guy's going to hold him off.
He knows. Look at him, right to the bottom. He knows he's got to protect that bottom.
He just left him right there with that drive to the bottom.
Will it be enough? 75 races since he's been to victory lane. Mike McLaughlin
What a run.
wins the Subway 300. Spencer is second. Green is third.
Looks like Bodine and Skinner for 4th, and Skinner will finish 5th. What a finish.
That was amazing racing.
First Talladega win in 8 starts for the man they call Magic Shoes from Waterloo, New York, Steve Burns.
Nobody would have bet this is possible.
There's the 18 right there, the MBNA car coming off turn 2. A lot of distance.
I wouldn't have bet it, but I was going to this race, guys. We're going to win it. You sure are, young man.
Doing great call.
Now he can coast home and win it.
What a call. 120.
Okay, buddy, you did it.
Jeff Green comes across third. Kevin LePage fourth. Harvick fifth. Biffle sixth. Spencer, Rain, and Nemechek.
Back in '96 in September, Kenny Wallace led all but 4 laps of this race to win it.
And Jeff Purvis.
Clear. All clear.
They were real good friends on the All-American Bowl.
Jimmy Spencer to the checkered flag. First win of the season for Spencer.
Good job, everybody. Good job, Jimmy. Way to go, man.
Yeah, we just wore them out, that's all.
Tony Raines finishes second, 1.4 seconds back. Mike Skinner holds off Matt Kenseth and Kevin Harvick, your top 5. Jeff Green, Scott Wimmer, that 2-tire stop paid off. He finishes 7th.
Where's the winner's circle at? Hang a left just past our pits and we'll hang back in there.
Right down there, Jimmy. Go right down there.
I wonder if Jimmy will do donuts, or he'll try to do a bagel, or he'll just go to victory lane.
Ain't no telling.
Wallace and Park still nose to tail for 5th. And off turn 4, Jason Keller will be the 15th different Busch Series winner at New Hampshire International Speedway. The 11th different winner this season. It's his 5th Busch Series victory.
Harvick comes home second. Mike Skinner, Jeff Green ends up fourth, and Kenny Wallace ends up fifth. There's one happy group right there. About a half a lap to go. Goes down the backstretch. Plenty of room behind him. Plenty of room in front of him.
Greg Biffle's going to win his second race of the 2001 season in a good battle for second.
Yeah, we got 3 cars here. We got Kevin Harvick, we got Jeff Green, Jason Keller. That's the way they're going to cross the line.
Yep, Harvick held off the teammates. So Greg Biffle wins his second race of the NASCAR Busch season. He won the first time at Nashville on April 14th.
Now that slow car, the 25, Kent is going to take it on the outside. He's going to try to get a run on him, go up to the top.
But he stays on the bottom there, trying to get him loose. He's all the way on his rear bumper. Over the white line.
Hug him up. He's looking inside. Looking inside.
Man! Wow!
Manhunter did everything but turn Jeff Green around. And Green gets the checkered flag and his second win of the year.
What an awesome finish. Wow.
That was it. Matt Kenseth did exactly the opposite of what I thought he was going to do, which is the same thing.
Good job, Jeff. Good job.
I don't think Skinner liked him. I don't think he liked Harvick passing. Do you, Larry?
Jimmy Spencer comes off turn 4.
Very good job
To
today,
become
boys.
the 26th different Busch Series winner at Dover.
Well, what a battle for fourth. Mike Skinner with 21. He beats Steve Clark for that fourth position.
Oh, yeah. I always wanted to win at Dover.
I thought you didn't run good at Dover.
Well, that's a happy group, DW. They should be a happy group. You mentioned it 10 laps ago. Mark Reno, Johnny Allen, pit strategy.
Pit strategy. Did you hear what they said? I thought you didn't run good at Dover.
Team have great finishes.
Half a lap away from the checkered flag, the first for the NASCAR Busch Series at Kentucky in front of a capacity crowd, 70,000 strong. Flashbulbs popping as Kevin Harvick comes off turn 4 for his second win of the season and his 5th career Busch Series win. Biffle's second, Raines is third, Sawyer's fourth, Lewis is 5th, ahead of Chad Little, Randy LaJoie. And then that 3-car battle, which sees Grubb edging Jay Sauter, Jamie McMurray for the top.
It looks like he may once again prove us wrong.
And Skinner running out of gas will help Biffle because now it's 13 seconds back to the next car, Matt Kenseth. So Greg Biffle is going to come around here looking for his 3rd win of the season, his 7th top 5, and really edge into Kevin Harvick's point lead. Biffle across the stripe, the winner.
Wow, 104 laps, 104 green flag laps. Exactly, Larry. I mean, because when I saw the 21 car coming down pit road, I was thinking, hey, he went 2 laps further than the 60 car did to begin with. So, hey, as we talked about earlier, these guys are great poker players, and guess who won the game today? Randy Goss and Greg Biffle. Great job.
He can shut it off right now and coast to the line and not get beat. He's just run a great race all day, and that just shows his experience as a road racer.
Hitting his marks, taking the checkered flag, and winning the GNC Live Well 200.
Very nice car being beat. Before we start doing all that.
25-year-old Jimmy Johnson from Sussex, Wisconsin, in his 58th NASCAR Busch Series start, will take the first ever checkered flag at Chicagoland Speedway.
That's right, you are a man! You are a man!
Great job by Jimmy and Rambo and that team. They made the right call, Benny. You were right. It paid off.
2-tire stop at lap 157. The call by crew chief Tony Liberati got him track position. He never gave up the lead from there. Ryan Newman putting the pressure on with 4 tires, made a mistake. ran into the back of the Mike McLaughlin car as they put a lap on it.
On the backstretch, Harvick driving determined. Down
Come on, that's the way to do it, Tiger. Come on. They're all around. There you go. Good job, Kevin. Good job, two crew. Good job, everybody.
Wife Delana with a hug.
Great job, guys. Sorry I got on you. I was just into it.
And that the word from the driver himself.
You did great.
Kevin Harvick.
Jeff Green staying on the throttle in the 10 car. Checkered flag will be in the air momentarily for your leader. Jeff Purvis on his way to his first victory in 2001. Here's the checkered flag. Your winner is Jeff Purvis out of Clarksville, Tennessee. Now let's get you to the battle for second. Riding with Harvick. One last bid to the inside.
He's down there.
Through 3 and 4. Jeff Green moves down the block.
Dig hard, dig hard, dig hard.
Harvick will try to go high now.
You got him. Awesome job. Awesome job.
Jeff Green spotter telling him awesome job for digging low down at the bottom of the racetrack. Let's go downstairs to Ralph Shaheen.
A bold move to get second. Oh, and Biffle almost loses on the last lap. Here comes Kevin Harvick. After a tremendous drive through the field from 14th to 1st, Harvick wins at Indianapolis. Biffle gets second. Chad Little gets third. And Randy LaJoie about crashed on turn 4, coming to the checkered flag.
What a race.
Ryan Newman, 23-year-old out of South Bend, Indiana, in his 9th start in the NASCAR Busch Series. He led 84 laps in his last Busch Series race at Chicago. He finished 26th after the late race crash we showed you. Here today in Michigan, he's going to get it done. Newman dominates and wins the Napa 250.
Good job, everybody. It's awesome. Good job.
Kevin Harvick gets second, Tony Raines third, Jimmy Johnson fourth, Mike McLaughlin gets the top 5. Would you believe he was 2 laps down at lap 83 after a cut tire? He's made them both up and come back to score the victory, his 5th win of the year. Kevin Harvick has done it at Bristol.
Good job, guys.
Happy's happy.
Pretty good comeback from 2 laps, BP.
That is
What's
amazing.
going on here with Biffle?
Yeah, you done it, bud.
There we see Elton Sawyer as he tries his best to close in on Jeff Burton.
Oh, trouble.
Crash.
Shane Hall, Randy Tolsma involved as the leader comes off turn number 4 to the checkered flag.
Randy got a wreck on the speed.
Jeff Burton has won at Darlington. 2nd win here. He won the race in 1997. He's taken it again today.
And we see the 23 car, Scott Weber, has made contact with the outside retaining wall on this very last lap. And he's hot. He's
going
after somebody.
Yeah.
Final lap for Jimmy Spencer. Half a lap to go. He started 3rd. He's coming to his 12th career victory in the NASCAR Busch Series. The season sweep at Richmond for Jimmy Spencer.
Excellent job. Excellent.
It's pretty calm words from the winner. Spencer wins it, Kenseth is 2nd, Grubb 3rd, Bodine 4th.
Kenny Wallace. Nice and smooth.
He won at Darlington back in March. He won at Charlotte in May. Now it's win number 3 of 2001 for the defending series champion. Jeff Green wins at Dover.
Awesome job, everybody. Good job, boys. Hey, how about you are a machine? You guys are awesome, man. Awesome.
Jeff Green, the winner. Kenny Wallace, second. Jimmy Spencer, third. Chad Little, fourth. Greg Biffle, fifth. A little cool-down lap, side-by-side conversation with Matt Kenseth and Ryan Newman.
I'm starting to get worried.
Half a lap.
That's how y'all guys are. Awesome. One more time. Go. Hey, that's 2 in a row. You're the man, Jeff.
He made it. Checkered flag. Jeff Green wins the inaugural NASCAR Busch Series event at the Kansas Speedway.
That was a great call. Great call for that team.
Strategy again. Harold Holly, the crew chief, 2 weeks in a row, made the call and got him the track position to get the victory.
Biffle got a terrific run off two that time. Can he do it on the outside, though? Can he pass the 17 on the outside?
Oh, Kenseth wiggles.
Loose again, and he
crashes. Kenseth spins off turn 4. Biffle comes to the start-finish line. Caution flag is out, 2 to go, the race is over.
And I believe if we look at that thing on replay, that 17 got loose right over that bump in 3 and 4.
This race is over. Greg Biffle has just won it. He'll get the white flag next time. They can't restart the race, and Greg Biffle's going to get a win at Charlotte. How about that for a finish? Do we want to do it, but that works. You are on board with Greg Biffle when Matt Kenseth's car had a huge wiggle and it got away from him.
He lost some ground down in 1 and 2 that last time, talking about Matt Kenseth. I can't imagine what might have caused his car to all of a sudden become that loose.
And Matt goes from the lead back to 16th place, the last car on the lead lap. Come up in 5th place.
Ashton Lewis, good job.
Great job.
Checkered flag is up for Greg Biffle. He wins the Little Trees 300 in Charlotte under the caution. Biffle's 4th victory, a new NASCAR Busch Series record for most wins by a rookie.
Watch out for LaJoie. He's lurking in 3rd. Green with one last chance to try and get him. They're going to catch some traffic. Randy LaJoie slip-sliding to the win here in Memphis. Green will finish 2nd. Sauter finishes in 4th because Harvick will get him at the line. The 2nd win of the year after a Daytona season opening victory. Randy LaJoie ought to split that paycheck with Jeff Green right there. At least say thanks a lot. All right, here's a battle. The 11 car, Todd Bodine on the inside of Matt Kenseth for 5th.
Oh, Kenseth off the wall hard. They're going to come back to the white and caution flags. It'll be race over. Hard crash for Matt Kenseth, racing for 5th with Todd Bodine. You heard him say he's okay. And here comes Greg Biffle to what will be his 5th win of 2001.
But they got to run one more lap.
It's done. He's taken the caution flag. The pace cars collected him.
I've seen Martin driving the car jury one time.
Yeah, pull off the racetrack at Bristol.
And Jeff Green is not happy with Greg Biffle on that restart. You see, there is a restart point on the outside wall, and that's where the leader of the race is supposed to hit the green flag to restart the race. And I'm assuming that Jeff Green is upset and saying that Greg Biffle might have restarted a little bit early.
Harvick giving the congratulatory tap to Greg Biffle. Going to be a 2nd win in 2 days for Biffle. He won the Craftsman Truck Series race here yesterday, and And he better get going and cross that finish line first.
He didn't.
Yeah, but he's won the race. Field's locked in under the yellow, unless he turned off the speedway like Mark Martin did at Bristol.
There's Kenseth. That is always a good thing to see a driver walk away.
It was Kelly Denton that got into the wall. Kenny Wallace is the leader. First win for Kenny Wallace since 1996 in the NASCAR Busch Series. What a finish.
Just like that. I mean, can you believe that?
He won the pole yesterday. He's won the Busch Series race today. Kenny Wallace, 9th career win, and his first here at Rockingham.
Runner-up finish. But it will be one place short. Final corner, and he's good to go. Checkered flag is up.
Bring it home. Give John a victory lap, buddy. Give John a victory lap.
Third win at Homestead for Joe Nemechek as Greg Biffle takes third spot away from Scott Wimmer off the final corner.
And I can't believe Scott and Wimmer made it on fuel. A great move on their part.
Alan was right.
Like Brian said, odd year was our year.
Well, I guess Kevin Harvick wanted to make sure he got his championship salute to Dale Earnhardt in. They must have gotten the backup car out to come do it. Harvick led 128 laps of this one, but went out with engine failure after simply dominating. Harvick, of course, the Busch Series champion for 2001. Jeff Green holds off Jason Keller for second as we check out the final standings.
Well, nowhere yet. All right, now go, now go, now go.
This is it. Down to turn 3, final time.
If he doesn't get him here, he doesn't get him.
3 wide going into turn 3. Dale Jarrett pulling Bobby Labonte along with him. He's up to 4th.
But it's not for the big money. Tony Stewart, the Rushville, Indiana Rocket, leads him off the corner. Earnhardt may have one last chance.
It's over.
Tony Stewart wins the Budweiser shootout over Dale Earnhardt and Rusty Wallace.
That was a fun race to watch.
How many lead changes do you suppose we had? I won't talk about it at the start-finish line, but on the entire race.
To show the effectiveness of NASCAR's new aerodynamic package. In last year's Daytona 500, which was a bit of a snoozer, Dale Jarrett dominated, only 9 lead changes. Here we ran just 70 miles and had 19 lead changes.
And that was at the line.
Oh, man.
Here they come on the inside. Earnhardt comes down to block.
Too late. He had that jump start he got didn't work out. That's an old Indian trick, but it didn't work out today.
That's an awfully big lead for Sterling to have in turn 4 there. They could get a run on him.
No, I think he can hold him off from there. He can block him enough from there.
3 wide, 4 back. Felix Sabates on his feet. They are 4 wide coming to the line. And I think Buckshot Jones may have grabbed that last transfer spot as Sterling Marlin wins it.
What a run. Great job. I tell you, Earnhardt out-tricked himself that time.
Buckshot Jones, 14th across the line. He makes it. Mike Wallace makes it. Steve Park in 12th. Kenny Wallace in 11th. And the rookies making the 500.
They told me they could have made that turn. I said, there ain't no way.
They were 5 wide.
And 2 of them were on the apron.
Skinner blocking, Junior.
Oh, gee. Uh-oh, boys.
They're going to run out of racetrack.
Got to give him some room, Mike.
Earnhardt Jr. muscled his way to the front. They're lining up for a run behind him. Here comes Jeff Burt. This is it.
They all make it back without wrecking him. Surprise me, boys.
2 by 2. Earnhardt on the bottom. Skinner up top to squeeze him down. Photo finish.
I will not try to call that. We was looking right down on him.
Mike Skinner just back from his honeymoon. Man. His wife thinks they've won. Earnhardt Jr.'s crew think they've won. They're one pit apart from each other.
I'm going to put my money on Skinner.
Unofficially, by 4/1000ths of a second, Mike Skinner.
Oh, man.
Unbelievable finish. And the transfer spot goes to Ricky Rudd.
Here we come. Here they come. Want to be on the outside, right? Just a little. Look back here. We still got another one back here. That's just as close.
That's Rusty and Ward.
There's another one.
There's another one. There's another one. How about Kyle Petty? 18th at the white flag, and Kyle got 13th at the checker.
Larry, did we pick a good year to get up here and do this or not?
I don't know if my heart can stand it, though.
Don't let them run up on you. Come on, man. Come on now. Watch the mirror. Watch it. He's going to make a run inside. Block him. Block him. That a boy.
3 wide behind them.
You got him, Mikey. You got him, man. You got him. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on. Get him in the fold. Get him in the fold. The 3 cars out.
Oh! Big trouble. Big wreck behind them.
Beat him back. Come on.
To the flag.
Come on, Mikey. You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Mikey! Yeah. All right.
Michael Waltrip wins.
All right. The television dream come true. Right. Oh, man. How about that? All right. How about Dale? Is he okay?
Schrader has climbed out of his car. He and Earnhardt have crashed together between turns 3 and 4.
Look at Buck.
You may have got me on Saturday, but I got you on Sunday.
Darrell, is this better than winning it?
No, it's better. This is great. I just hope Dale's okay. I guess he's all right, isn't he? Oh. Wiggled and got into Labonte. He's going to make a run on the outside right here. Come on, buddy.
Steve Park trying for his second Winston Cup win.
Got to run. Got to run. He's got to run down the inside. Park blocks him a little bit.
Couldn't block it.
All right, Bobby. He's off early. He's off early. He's going to gas it hard. And here they're going to come to the line. It's going to be a photo finish.
Park has the run off the high side. He clears the body. And Steve Park scores the second straight win for Earnhardt Incorporated and the second win of his career.
Man, what a great finish. It's just so hard. Catching him was one thing. Passing him, as we always say, that's another.
Michael Waltrip last week, Steve Park this week.
Boy, and that team, that company, Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, they needed that.
With an Earnhardt hat in his hand, Steve Park will drive to victory lane. His dad, Bob Park, a great modified driver who now works as a gear specialist on that car, will be among those to greet him. Let's go down to Steve Park's pit.
He's got a lot of lap cars in front of him, but Dale Jarrett still doesn't have a chance to catch him no matter what happens.
Jeff Gordon's winning percentage is going to be about 1 in 5. It's his 260th Winston Cup race, and here comes Jeff Gordon for his 53rd career Winston Cup win.
Hey.
Rodney, what are you going to do with that million, buddy?
Viva Las Vegas! I hit the jackpot, Dad.
It's the first Chevrolet to win here. 3 wins and 3 races in 01. The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the second year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
This slow car is going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though. He's going to get him. Gordon got loose. It's Harvick.
Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. What a finish.
How did Jeff Gordon hang on to that car that loose off turn 4?
Man.
We got him. Tell me we got him.
29 car. You got him, buddy. Harvick, you got him.
By 6/1,000ths of a second.
Right. Nice job.
15 behind you.
Mayfield going to hold off Spencer for 3rd. Marlin in 5th, Andretti 6th, Benson 7th, Ruff 8th, Hamilton 9th. Off turn 4, looking for his 3rd Darlington win. Dale Jarrett breaks the Chevy stranglehold on victory lane.
Good job there, driver. That's the way you deliver that package. Yes.
Here comes everybody else taking that checkered flag.
And to update, the 2 cars that stopped for tires, Stewart and Sadler, finished right where they restarted, 16th and 17th.
You could have went to home broadcast for that.
Thank you, Mike.
The Wood brothers, who began when NASCAR began in 1949, but haven't won in so long. Gordon turns around Tony Stewart. Here they come to the flag. Sadler wins it. Andretti is 2nd, and Gordon crosses the line 3rd after contact turns Tony Stewart around.
I think that will be a battle for turn 4 for the 4th position.
Those 2 guys will probably be meeting each other down there very shortly. Here he goes. Matter of fact, Tony is going up through there. Here goes Tony looking for Mr. Gordon. Can't make the pass. I believe that move by Benson is going to at least get him 3rd place, Larry.
Needs to protect the bottom right there.
Hold on to her from off of 4.
You are the man, baby.
And Dale Jarrett gets his 2nd win of 2001. Steve Park holds 2nd, and Johnny Benson hangs on to 3rd ahead of Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon.
Way to go, driver.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. comes home 8th.
After starting on the pole and dominating the race like he did last year, the 8 car comes home 8th.
Second. Bring it back to me now.
Todd Parrott talking to his driver, Dale Jarrett. About 1/8 of a mile to go here. Traffic ahead won't be a factor, and Dale Jarrett gets his 3rd win of 2001 and his 2nd in a row.
Play both sides, Bobby, both sides.
Oh, he's got to go to the bottom, Darrell. Protect the bottom.
Protect the bottom.
Mark Martin, you know what? 3 wide.
Folks, just remember, the start-finish line, when you come off of turn 4, the race is just beginning.
Hamilton, Stewart, and then 3 wide behind them.
If he'll protect the bottom, I don't believe they can beat him. He goes to the bottom here off turn 4.
Nice block.
Time to pop it, baby.
5 wide behind him for the last time through. Hamilton wins it. Stewart is 2nd, and they are 4 abreast for 3rd. I believe Kurt Busch got it.
And I wouldn't even begin to guess from 4th back.
I never saw anything like that in my life. I mean, I saw Bobby Hamilton win, but I never saw that many cars come across the line that close together.
And Darrell, everyone's prayers today were answered. We had a safe race at that.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we had a great day and a great race.
3 cars.
Everybody 3.
That's it.
Darrell, all I think Rusty needs to do is run that same line through 3 and 4 right around the bottom. I don't think Gordon can get him.
Only way he can get him is if Rusty slips, and he's not going to slip.
Looking for his 1st win in 2001. Rusty Wallace.
Everybody 3.
Rusty Wallace wins in California. 27 cars finishing on.
Good job, everybody. Great team effort. Way to kick ass there, the rest of you.
Can't quite make it happen. Car spinning down the back straightaway.
No matter. Checkered flag in the win. Tony Stewart, 10th career victory, 1st of the season. That was Elliott Sadler spinning down the backstretch as a lot of wild things happened in the last 2 laps.
Well, that's basically what that's all about. When you stop them over there and get them lined up like that for a shootout, that's just kind of a preview of the next week's race, Winston, coming up.
Second in class, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, no! Oh, he blew up. Look out, Ricky. Don't get in the oil. Watch the oil, guys.
Caution is out.
No.
Caution's in out.
What a shame. Poor guy. 3 to go.
Oh, the sound of silence coming across the finish line. Ryan Newman had a 30-lap race, and it looks like he's had a 28-lap power plant.
Wow. Man, I've seen that happen before here, but it's supposed to happen on the last lap.
He had such a lead, he still led that lap right there with a blown-up motor.
Now, if that engine's still running, because caution laps don't count, he might still win this.
Yeah, but there's something, I can't imagine that he could go back to race speed.
Well, we don't know the motor's blown up. We know something's badly broken somewhere.
Now, regardless, Ryan Newman, Johnny Benson, Ricky Rudd, Darrell, these guys, I would come to pit road now, get my 4 tires. I would do it right now.
2 laps shy of getting into the Winston. This has always been a night of surprises, folks.
Okay.
And here's some more.
Johnny Benson, Ricky Rudd, Ricky Craven stays out. Everybody pits. I like what these guys are doing. They're on pit road now. The reason they're on pit road is they're going to have a caution in 2 laps. The winner comes out, and then we have the 16-lap sprint race. They were going to have a caution there. Get those tires now, because this race is going to end under caution.
This race has 1 lap to go.
I believe Ricky Rudd's thoughts are, my car is so good that if I don't win this race, I really think that it's between Benson and Rudd, and they're thinking I got to win this race to move on. And
Johnny Benson stayed out because he will win the race. He will win the race. That was a good move, Dick Berggren.
Pit road is absolutely loaded with race cars. So many of these guys are taking 4 tires, Sterling Marlin among them, in the hopes that somehow or another they can come through the package of 16 laps and win that sprint race. That's the second ticket into the Winston. Either win the Open or win the sprint. And all these guys have rolled the dice.
Jason Leffler needs a push to get off pit road. Ever since the Winston went under the lights here in 1992, there have been at least a couple of occasions in each race where you just sit there and say, I don't believe it. And that's what Ryan Newman is saying right now.
Boy, it is. What a shame. But what I'm as confused about what's going to happen here. Benson's going to win the 30 laps.
Got a checker it this time around.
He's going to get the checkered flag.
And Ricky Rudd and Ricky Craven, they got 2 choices. They're going to stay out there on 30-lap tires in front of cars that's got 4 fresh tires. Or they're going to stay out, or they're going to come to pit road, give up all that position. I don't like the position those 2 race cars are in.
No, I don't either. I know that Goodyear's got a mighty fine tire, and it's been proven time and time again to go the distance, but I don't know about tonight.
Johnny Benson has just banked $40,000, and for the first time ever, he will be in the Winston on NASCAR's All-Star Night, and Ryan Newman, a lap from victory. Bragging rights. Bodine, as Marlin goes to the garage, Todd Bodine comes off turn 4.
Here comes Spencer up on the outside.
And Spencer will get second from Presley as Todd Bodine wins the No Bull Sprint. $30,000 and a transfer into the Winston.
Good for him. That team has been needing something like that, and it's good for them.
A 1-2 finish for Travis Carter. Jeff Gordon trying to become the second 3-time winner of the Winston.
Joining Dale Earnhardt in leading the league in that category. 95 when he led all 3 segments, 97 and 2001. Jeff Gordon is again a champion of NASCAR's All-Star Night.
And he told us, wouldn't it be a story? And we got our story, that's for sure. And you know what? Dale Jarrett sat in his car there when it was raining and said he thought it was a good idea to let those guys get their backup cars out. I'll be interested to see if he still feels that way or not.
Ironman of this series based on the fact that he runs the Busch races on Saturday, no matter where they are, and then comes back and runs these Winston Cup races on Sunday. That's quite an effort on his part.
Coming off turn 4 for his first win of 2001. Jeff Burton wins the Coca-Cola 600. Kevin Harvick beats a fast-closing Tony Stewart for second. Mark Martin fourth. Bobby Labonte, Jimmy Spencer, Ricky Rudd, and
Lap traffic should be a factor.
And Park wishing this race was 5 laps longer. Draws within about 8 car lengths in turn 4, but Jeff Gordon comes off the 4th corner and gets his 54th career victory. Meanwhile, Martin and Rudd battle off turn number 4.
If they don't wreck each other, it's going to surprise me. They have been into each other. Martin did a great job of hanging on.
Mark Martin will take the position.
9th place.
One lap to go.
And they're side by side at the start-finish line.
Rudd with a car length advantage.
Get up in front of him. You got to get in front of him. You can't let him come back on the outside.
Oh! Rudd just stuck it in too deep at the bottom of turn 1. Lost the momentum. Gordon got the lead. Rudd's coming back.
But that should have been Rudd's last lap move.
All right, we're going to see what happened. One more set of corners down in turn 3 and 4.
Man, he was there. That would have been for the win if it was on this lap.
If he can get close enough, he might have a shot to try it again. Rudd tries that high side.
I think Gordon knows what he's going to do this time, though.
He's going to try to make a run down the hill, Darrell, off turn 4. We'll see what happens. He gets the run.
Here he comes. He's going to dive to the bottom.
Gordon to block, and Gordon to win. He holds off Ricky Rudd. Wow. Marlon Mayfield at the line. Ryan Newman edges the 90 of Hut Strickland for 5th.
But Hut Strickland finished 6th. What a run. Ryan Newman 5th.
Sorry to put you through all that work. That's 100. Jeff Craven, get that flag.
That is 100 Winston Cup wins for car owner Rick Hendrick.
And in a very short period of time.
See Terry Labonte pull down out of his way.
Clear.
Negotiate this last turn. Ease it down in there. And here he comes, smooth up off of turn 3. Slider back into 4th gear.
Well, he won practice. He killed it for the pole, and Ricky Rudd scores his 21st Winston Cup victory. The first time Rudd has ever won from the pole. As Michael McSwain and Linda Rudd climb down.
Easy, Fatback. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. Take it easy, man.
That's great.
That is. I love it.
Last lap.
Boy, Stewart went way wide down there, but so did Robbie.
Oh, a big pileup, and Johnny Benson and Dale Jarrett go around at turn 11.
And Dale Jarrett had to work his way back up to 17th after overcoming that earlier spin down in that same corner.
Here we are on the final lap. Let's see if we got anything left here, guys. Tony Stewart keeps her on the track.
Tony picked up a lot of margin there. Dale Jarrett still stalled at turn 11. Now he finally gets going.
Well, this is one place.
And Terry Labonte has spun.
It doesn't matter. We're on the white flag lap. I'm sure the spotters will be telling him and telling these guys.
Terry Labonte's sitting right where those cars come off turn 11.
But they come to the flag no matter what on the last lap.
Last lap, you race back.
The caution is out, but they race to the checkered flag on the caution. Stewart by 6 car lengths.
It's going to be interesting. Watch Robbie Gordon going down in his turn 11. This is a time you might as well go on and drive her down in there, Robbie. See what you got, buddy.
No, he's too far back, Larry. Unless Tony locks it up and slides out of the groove. They know about Terry Labonte's car here.
Tony Stewart.
Look at Robbie. He's got her smoking sideways back there.
Off the corner, and Stewart will get his 11th career Winston Cup victory. He wins on a road course in only his 5th road course start. There's Ward Burton coming across after a great day. Bobby Labonte, Jeff Burton, Bill Elliott, the top 10.
Bobby Labonte looking for some help, trying to get up there. His teammate Tony Stewart has never answered the black flag.
And they're 4 wide back between the Wallace boys.
Here they come, turn 4, final lap of the Pepsi 400. Michael Waltrip in second, but it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. using lessons learned from his father to go from 6th to 1st and score the victory in the Pepsi 400.
That's unbelievable.
Yes!
That band behind you did it for you. You guys celebrate. You love you, band. You did it.
That was beautiful. Very, very nice.
Junior, you're happy.
All right,
Look at that smile. Wow.
I don't think there's anybody here that didn't want to see that.
Sentimental favorite, emotional favorite. Earlier in the broadcast, we talk among ourselves. Some of the moves he made on the track today looked like his father. The 25-year-old from Bakersfield, California, will have led 113 of 267 laps today. He got away from Robert Presley on the final restart, and he's going to get win number 2. Kevin Harvick takes the inaugural Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland. Robert Presley gets a career best finish with a second-place run. Rudd gets 3rd, Dale Jarrett 4th, while Jeff Gordon is going to finish in 17th place. And the victory celebration is on for the Richard Childress Racing Team.
Kevin did a good job. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, getting a restart, having a car like that all day. That comes down to how you restart and you run the next 2 or 3 laps. Did a good job. My hat's off to Robert, too. Robert ran a great race.
Late restart, Jarrett gets by his teammate and scores what will be his 4th win of the season. Dale Jarrett takes the New England 300, his first win here at New Hampshire International Speedway. Gordon 2nd, Rudd 3rd, Spencer 4th, Stewart 5th. The defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion has not had a very good year. His best finish, 1 second-place run in the 2nd race of the season. He started today's race at the 11th spot. He passes Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 2 laps to go, and Bobby Labonte wins the Pennsylvania 500. Side by side, Benson and Elliott. Elliott gets 4th.
And Jeff Gordon will get by the 77 car on Robert Presley and take the 8th position.
One car's gone up in smoke on the final lap. It's John Andretti's machine. He's going to bring it back around to the checkered flag. Car not very good in the opening part of the race. The crew kept working, got the strategy right, got the chassis right, and now Jeff Gordon is 1 corner away from a Brickyard 400 win. The last 3 straight years, the winner of this race has gone on to be the NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. Jeff Gordon, the point leader, comes off the corner and becomes a 3-time winner of the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis.
Way to go, Jeff. Robbie, your whole guys, all of you. Wonderful job.
He's done it again. Jeff Gordon has done it again. A race that it looked like he didn't have a chance to win. And he winds up going to the winner's circle to hold the big trophy.
Final straightaway. Look at Elliott Sadler's car. Rear end must be broken out of it.
Jeff Burton is really close gap.
Race for 3rd behind the leaders. Rudd trying to get Mayfield. But here comes the road course king, Jeff Gordon. 2nd win in a row, and he takes his 7th road course victory.
Great job, Great
winning
job,
here at Watkins Glen. Burton 2nd, Mayfield held off Rudd for 3rd. Ricky was 4th. Todd Bodine 5th.
But he came close. close today.
He sure did. Best finish of the season for Craven, a second-place run in the Tide Ride. The fans that are still in their seats, on their feet, as Sterling Marlin puts his hand out the window. The somewhat soggy salute at the checkered flag, and Marlin has won a rain-shortened Pepsi 400 at Michigan.
And you will not see any burnouts today.
No. You won't see the smoke from the burnout anyway.
They might spin the tires, but they will not see any smoke. Lee McCall's happy guy, isn't he, Marty?
Stewart still working Jeff Burton. Here comes Harvick trying to close in. But it's not going to be enough. Tony Stewart gets his third win of 2001. He wins the Sharpie 500 at Bristol. Last lap change of position. Ricky Rudd gets by Rusty Wallace, and Rusty's obviously not happy in the tactics.
And Dale Jarrett spins down the corner.
Tempers.
Right to the very end.
Oh, Jeremy Mayfield's in the fence.
Off of turn 4.
Brush the wall. You got a 12
And look at the traffic jam behind him. And that leaves Ward Burton in the clear because, oh, man, big trouble in turn 1.
Big wreck in 1. Keep coming, keep coming.
Ward Burton racing back to the caution flag and a win in the Southern 500. Dale Jr. was in the wreck. Dave Blaney was in the wreck. Most everybody else is driven away. It's Gordon racing Bobby Labonte for second behind Ward Burton, who comes to the caution and white flags and wins the Southern 500.
1 and 2 will be clear. Just stay in your groove, buddy.
It looked like what happened on that, guys. We'll watch the replay, but it looked like the 93 dove down in there in a turn 1 on the bottom and ran up the racetrack and got into Dale Jr.
As long as Ward Burton can follow the pace car around for 1/2 a lap here at Darlington Raceway,
I can't see the number.
Then Jeff Burton came all the way from last on the lead lap up to 6th through the accident. Followed by Rudd, Harvick, Nadeau, and Schrader. And the checkered flag is up for Ward Burton. He's done it. He's won the 52nd Mountain Dew Southern 500.
And he came a long way to do it.
Back to Harvick. Use the old bump and run on him with 5 laps to go. And it's going to be a big night in the championship for Ricky Rudd. Checkered flag is up. Rudd wins the Chevy Monte Carlo 400 at Richmond. Is that a clenched fist being shown there?
I think they're okay with that.
Final lap. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to lead 193 of 400 laps. The American and checkered flags out at Dover. Earnhardt Jr. wins.
Senior, heck of a job.
Junior get loose coming up fourth with the checkered flag.
Wow. And Wilson's going to victory lane. Inaugural races have been very, very good for Jeff Gordon. He won at Indianapolis in the first race there. He won at California the first race there. Here he comes to the checkered flag. Gordon wins at Kansas City. Ryan Newman gets second. Ricky Rudd barely holds off Rusty Wallace and Sterling Marlin for third. Final lap for Sterling Marlin, seeking his 8th NASCAR Winston Cup win and his 2nd of 2001. He's led the Dodge Boys charge all throughout this season. And now he's going to get the win in the UAW GM Quality 500. Marlin wins at Charlotte. Here's a race for position of the checkered flag. This is fourth spot.
Oh, Junior gets a little bit loose off the 4. 99 cannot capitalize on it.
Junior takes that spot from Jeff Burton in the final lap. Half a lap to go. Jarrett to the outside. Wow. Bumping, banging into the final corners. No traffic ahead. Craven rides Jarrett up the racetrack. Here they come off the turn. Ricky Craven is a NASCAR and Winston Cup winner. What a finish in Martinsville. And the fight continues for the rest of the lead lap positions. Burton edging Benson. Gordon finishing 9th. Ricky Craven in his 174th start gets his first NASCAR Winston Cup win. A man who was basically out of the sport for about a year and a half after being injured. I'd say his comeback is complete today. Labonte blocks Bobby Hamilton.
Cannot believe it.
Contact. Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Tony Stewart are side by side. This is for the victory as Jeff Burton gets in the middle of it. At least 10 cars involved in the wreck on the backstretch. Burton and Stewart are side by side. That's all Earnhardt Jr. needs to see. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the $1 million bonus here at Talladega.
Easy around this corner because there's a big crash on the back straightaway.
The big crash happened on the final lap. Racing for the win. Bobby Labonte's car upside down. Ricky Craven just climbed from his car.
Got 3 seconds on him.
Just in case they happen to get crossed up in front of him. Davey Allison won back-to-back races at Phoenix in 1991 and 1992. 2000 and 2001. Jeff Burton will repeat the feat. Checkered flag for Jeff. Here's the race for second. Whoa, Mike Wallace nips Ricky Rudd at the line for his best ever Winston Cup finish. Jeff Gordon, the championship leader, comes home 6th. Ricky Rudd gains a small amount of ground today, but this one is all about Jeff Burton.
Game at Loudon, New Hampshire. September 1999. He was driving for Felix Sabates then. And now, November 2001. It's victory number 2.
Go down, baby. Yeah.
Joe Nemechek wins at Rockingham.
Never believed. Just gotta thank the Lord for a good, safe day, man. Andy, thank you very much. That's unbelievable. Buddy, thank you for my first Cup win.
He's there. Michael is there for second.
And he protects the bottom. Waltrip to second. 227 races ago. Bill Elliott took the checkered flag in the Southern 500 at Darlington. He's done it today at Homestead. Elliott is your winner.
Jerry Nadeau up on Bobby Labonte by 4.3 seconds. A little farther along, and even if it runs out, he could coast it home. He's wiggling the car. The fuel pressure's low. Does Labonte have time to catch him? The leader's off the pace. Where's the green car? Here it comes. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Is he going to have enough time? Off the final corner. Nadeau's going to lose the race. Bobby Labonte is the winner. There's your drama. Wow.
Jerry Nadeau runs out of gas a half a lap from the checkered flag. Bobby Labonte wins the race. Jeff Gordon dominated, but it's Robbie Gordon who's going to score the victory. Fifth first-time winner in Winston Cup competition this year. And Jeff Gordon has locked up the championship.